Well, hello and welcome to my latest video, the Leica Deluxe 8. Yes, you may have seen my video when I did an unboxing of this camera, and I just wanted to mention a couple of upgrades that I've since purchased because, of course, you've got to get some upgrades. You know, the first thing I got is this Peak Designs leash strap, as it's called. Now, it uses these kind of connectors here. I don't know what you call these, but this bit attaches to the camera and this bit attaches to the strap. So if I was to go like that, I'm not sure you can see that, but that bit would come out so that you could remove the strap, but just leave those connectors attached to the camera. Okay, they're not cheap, Peak Design straps, but this one is a nice length. And I was watching a video by Torsten Overgaard, a Danish photographer, calls himself, and he said he likes to wear a camera so that it's on his hip, so you can swing it round like that. So if you can imagine it on me like that, and then I can swing it round, and the strap needs to be long enough in order to do that. You don't want a camera that kind of sits there. For one thing, you look like a tourist, whereas this way you look like a proper photographer. You look like Cartier-Bresson even. So that's the Peak Designs leash camera strap. The second thing is the Leica Deluxe 8 does not come with a lens hood. Now you can get a kind of petal effect lens hood, which you can buy from Leica at vast expense. JJC also do one, but I got this metal lens hood also from JJC, really quite cheap, and that screws in to the front of the lens there. And if I switch the camera on, you can see how the lens extends. Here's the lens hood on the end, and then when you switch the camera off, then it takes a little while for the Leica Deluxe 8 to turn off, but as you can see, the lens retracts, and then there's the lens hood. Boy, it takes a long time. The lens hood is still there. So when I'm out taking pictures, what I like to do is I take the lens hood off. I haven't got it on that kind of bit of thread that they provide. I take the lens hood off, I put it in my pocket or I put it in my bag. I attach the lens hood. I spend my day or whatever it is photographing, and then I take the lens hood off and I put the lens cap back on, and that's how I prefer to operate. Now, the last thing, or the third thing that I bought, you will see this red shutter release button there, or button cover, if you like. Now, the original one I bought, and please forgive me and don't laugh, it wasn't the right colour red. Okay, what I wanted was one that matched the Leica red dot, and here is the red of the shutter release button cover, or the concave cover, if you like. It screws in to the button. You do need to screw it in quite tightly. Actually, it's always good advice, but I remember I did have a little packet of them, and I think I had a black or a silver one or whatever, and I didn't screw it in tightly enough. I had it for about a day and then I lost it. So do screw it in tightly, but it does make it easier. Sometimes it's difficult to tell, particularly if you've got insensitive, fat, stubby sausage fingers like I have. It's difficult to tell where the shutter release button is, whereas if you've got one of these nice red concave shutter release button screw in thingamy bob, jiggery pokery, whatever you call it, thingamy bob, whatchamacallit, it makes it so much easier. So there are three upgrades: the Peak Designs leash camera strap, the JJC metal lens hood, and this, which I think actually is also by JJC, and of course I bought it all from Amazon. I mean, why doesn't Trump put a tariff on Amazon? And then people wouldn't buy all their stuff from Amazon, and we'd still have second-hand bookshops, we'd still have record shops, we'd still have high streets, we'd still have everything that we've lost now that Amazon has taken over the world. And anyway, there you go. That's the end of the political message and the end of these upgrades to the Leica Deluxe 8, which incidentally I've been out a couple of times and taken some photographs. I do love it. It's a lovely camera, and it takes lovely pictures, and you feel like Cartier-Bresson. You feel like a real photographer when you're taking your snaps. I mean, there might be shit pictures, there might be rubbish images, but you feel like they're the TVs. Yes. So thanks for watching. Will I get back to making videos about cycling? I don't know. Might not. But thanks for watching. Do consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up on this particular video. So thanks for watching. See you next time.